Yeah, you know, they don't make as many references, I find, as other Bridge series. I think that Dragon Ball Bridge can stand a bit more on its own humor, which I think it's one of the better Bridge series out there.
Yeah, well, from what I've heard from people like Tom, apparently Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge started off really good, but now it's just shit.
It's, these days, I don't know.
Apparently it's just filled with like meme humor.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just...
Which is a lot of the problem with we haven't watched the last parts of Suburban Nights, but according to places like TV Tropes, a lot of the final few parts are just filled with like meme jokes that are like, you know, have been around for years.
I don't know, from what I've watched, I wasn't particularly interested in it.
Which, you know, when the HellfireComms movie comes out in 2064, you know, there will be no meme humor whatsoever.
There won't be any humor. What are you talking
Damn it,
about?
Helldragon, I was gonna make that joke.
There'll just be lots of hardcore bestiality.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean pornography.
Finally, we'll make that damn porno we've been getting around. I'll play April's breast.
I'll be Donatello and Tom can play the machine. Because Donatello does machines.
then I do.
Chapter 4, Donatello does machines. And then I do.
How are you enjoying her, Mikey, compared to Donatello?
Yeah, Tom and we made they all pretty much play exactly the same, only their sprites look differently.
Well, I'm aware of this, but I'm talking about personal attachment.
I don't mind. Like I like all the Ninja Turtles. I just always been a fan of Donatello. I think it's just because he was the smart one. You know, like without him, he designed all of this stuff. You know, without him. I mean, like it really said in the 2003 series. There's a great episode called "Same as It Never Was," where Donatello gets sent into an alternate future where he disappeared, and you just see like the entire world's gone to shit. Like the turtles themselves fell apart. Michelangelo has lost a hand. Leonardo can't see. He's gone blind, and like Shredder's taken over. And you realise what an important part like Donnie played to the group.
I don't know.
It's so good in that episode though, because it's an alternate future. Every single character gets killed.
Oh wow!
Seriously, like it's set like 30 years in an alternate future, and you see like Leonardo get like blown up. You see like Raphael get like sliced in half by the Shredder. It's a really violent episode. There's also it's kind of weird because you know all those weird violence edits that 4Kids makes.
Yeah.
And like anyway, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 series is incredibly violent. There's one episode where you see Leonardo slice off Shredder's head. But it's like to reveal that Shredder's a neutron, but apparently someone got fired in 4Kids for allowing that to happen. I remember the first time I saw that. I was like, what? Did he seriously just cut off Leonardo, Shredder's head? It's pretty badass.
That also reminds me of that one episode they put out where Baxter Stockman made that new body for himself, and it started decomposing.
Yeah.
And he attached to April as like his mother figure, and it got really fucking weird. Apparently,
Yeah.
I haven't actually sat down and watched it.
That whole series actually wasn't shown on TV for a while. It was because it was deemed like too dark. They left it off TV for a while, and they actually put it on DVD as the Lost series. It's like the Ninja Tribunal series. They finally aired it, but yeah, that's some dark shit in there.
I mean, like, we haven't seen a pizza in ages.
I know. I mean, like it's dark in context of like kids' cartoon shows, but give it a second to unfreeze. There we go. I mean, it's kind of weird how like the 80s series started off kind of serious, then got really goofy, and then in its final few series got kind of serious again. The 2003 series got started out really serious, and then got really stupid in its last few seasons. Like in Turtles Forever, there's a lot of humor. There's a lot of like they make fun of the 80s Turtles, a lot of saying they're stupid, but like the final series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 series had them going into the internet every episode to fight Shredder, and to me that's
really?
I like they all gained like these neon coloured suits and shit.
That sounds like the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Oh my god, it does. VR Troopers.
VR Troopers, big.
We
fat
are
billboards.
VR.
Donatello does machines. That's how it happened, guys. He made the VR Trooper powers. Now that I've said it, it must be real.
Donatello was trying to make a new sex toy, but he ended up, making some. What the fuck, Krang?
He tried to make his own net nappy, and it didn't really go well.
In Turtles in Time, you fight Krang. He's in like this little like flying machine.
That quote.
I'll show you the real superpower of Super Krang.
That's what I call it.
He's a damn human shooter.
I never really got Krang's outfit. I mean, I know it's just like they picked the weirdest fucking design for his robot suit. I mean, it's this big old fat guy with overalls, underpants, and little booties. I don't get that.
Hey Tom,
Yeah.
fancy red booties.
Indeed, that is a quote from something we did.
That's one of the very first things we said on the Sonic OVA. It's like one of the first, because like one of the first things you said. It's like, hello, I'm NTom 64, I'm FTA, and we're watching the Sonic OVA, and look at these shoes, fancy red booties. It's quite sad that I remember that. It really is quite
Really?
sad.
I'm dead.
You know, I actually know a guy that's making a Krang for the Mugen fighting game engine. It's actually looking pretty nice. It's got a lot of Krang's quotes and his attacks from the various beat 'em ups. It's looking pretty good.
Oh, shooting balls.
You have balls. I like balls.
I don't.
Homophobe.
So what you say Krang's suit is based on something from Dimension X? I want to know the creature that goes around with natural little red booties.
His body, his suit is based on a human, you fool.
No, somebody in the chat said that Krang's suit was based on a creature from Dimension X.
I always thought it was a human because it looks like a human.
Well, yeah, because it has that skin color, but really, you know, otherwise.
What you're talking about, its basic body shape is entirely humanoid, you fool.
Well, yeah,
Also,
I know that, but
I don't get that. Also, because Shredder makes it, Shredder designed the body for him, and Shredder had never been to Dimension X, but until after the suit had been created. So it's actually based on a human.
well, then Shredder can't fucking draw worth a shit. I mean, what the fuck is that supposed to be?
It's meant to look at it. It's a fucking human. It has a face. It has arms.
So cool. Okay, sure.
It's based on a human. It's not based on anything from Dimension X. Because
Okay,
in terms of the cartoon series,
If Shredder designed it, it's not
Helldragon, can you shut up and let FTA talk, please?
in terms of the cartoon, you see the suit gets basically in the cartoon series. Krang is already with Shredder. We don't see them meet, but we see them in here. But in the second episode of the series, when the turtles are chasing the Technodrome, we see Krang for the first time. He's in the Technodrome talking to Shredder, and he spends most of the 5-part miniseries begging Shredder to make him a body. He keeps going like, make me a body, and in the final episode, when Shredder realizes that the turtles are on their way to come kick the crap out of him, he finally, relents and he puts Krang in a body. And if you look at it, it's clearly based on a human body. Like, it's not because Shredder doesn't visit Dimension X until the very, very end of the 5-part miniseries. So it's based on Earth stuff, and it has to be based on a human, I'm afraid. So the person in the chat who said it's based on something from Dimension X, I'm afraid is wrong.
But didn't James Rolfe point that out that near the end of the series they do go to Dimension X and find something that looks like Krang's body?
They might do, but Shredder does. Helldragon, I reckon though at that point in time they probably based that just on the fact that Krang had that suit. But in terms of the continuity of the TV show, Shredder designs that body himself, and he designs it before he goes to Dimension X. So I'm gonna have to say it's based on a human, and then later on in the series they probably just used Krang's suit design because they thought, Krang has that suit, and they go into Dimension X. They probably didn't really at that point I doubt anyone even remembered the first 3 episodes.
Okay, and if that's the case, again, Shredder can't draw people worth a shit.
Well, he also probably designed the foot soldiers, and they look like morons.
And there you go, see? They can't fight worth a shit.
I do like the fact that in the original series they're robots, because it means that people like Leonardo can actually use his swords against them. That's actually my favourite bit in Turtles' history is in the very first episode, Turtle Tracks, when the Turtles first run in to a bunch of foot ninjas. Leonardo just basically cuts one in the stomach, and the thing is after he does that and they see all these sparks come out, they're surprised they're robots. So Leonardo pretty much went for a kill shot. It's the only time in the history of the series where Leonardo just goes to literally kill someone. And I find that the same thing happens in Turtles Forever when the 2003 cast meet the Technodrome and there's all these robots. You see 2003 Leonardo like stab someone in like the heart basically, and like, oh my god, it's a robot. But again, like Leonardo never went for a kill shot. It's always for plot convenience. They only ever have the turtles use lethal force when it's a robot, and they're always surprised to find out they're robots afterwards.
Well, no, what would have happened if it wasn't, man? You know, you just went and you stabbed a random dude in the face for no reason. Well, maybe this one's a robot. Nope.
Well, you say that there's in the episode the Shredder Strikes Back Part 1, which is an adaptation from an issue of the comics. Basically, in that issue, Leonardo basically gets hunted and beaten. For the most of the episode, he's being chased, and there's one bit of animation where Leonardo gets like axed to the face, which is quite like it happens in like 2 seconds. It's just like a short thing in a fight scene, but he gets an axe to the face. There's also a bit in that bit where he stabs someone, and this is Super Shredder, obviously based on Super Shredder from the second film. Now, Tom, the trick with him is he has 3 attacks. He has ice, he has fire, and don't be near him when he fires that green, because that green thing will turn you into a turtle. It's like a normal turtle. Yes, an instant kill. The best thing to hit him for is to wait for the blue ones, because the blue ones go up in the air. So you know, if he goes blue, smack him then. Playing this on hard mode on Turtles in Time, he's stupidly fast. Like in this one, it's pretty easy because it gives you a lot of time to like attack him. But on hard mode, he's stupidly fast.
Gotcha.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, what do you think of the Super Shredder whole idea thing? I think that's pretty neat, even though it's kind of weird.
Well, see, the problem with Super Shredder is in the movies, it's what TV tropes would call a missed moment of awesome, because he becomes Super Shredder, and the problem with that though is that in the first film, right, he gets put in a garbage, what's that thing called? A garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal. I know the whole thing. I saw that review too.
Yeah, and he gets crushed to death, and then Super Shredder gets killed by some wood falling on top of him. I know, that is really disappointing. Doesn't. Also, the wrestler Kevin Nash played Super Shredder. He was in the Super Shredder suit, yeah. Well, the problem with Secret of the Ooze is that they had to tone everything down. I bet if they were, I bet if they'd been able to make it like the first one, because in the first one you actually see Leonardo cut Shredder's arm. Like he doesn't slice it up, but you see Leonardo actually cut Shredder in that one. I'm sure like if people who made the first one had been able to make Secret of the Ooze, we probably would have seen the more stuff used with Super Shredder.
Come on, bring it home, guys.
Fuck yeah.
Tom, virtual brofist. Oh yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Au revoir. Arrivederci.
Cowabunga.
At some point we should play Turtles in Time, because Turtles in Time is like 9 levels longer. Although we don't. Oh Christ, we don't have a scene of that though, of Shredder actually dying. It's pretty. It'd be great if you just see some blood pouring down there. Oh, someone just entered April New anally. Look at that face. Oh.
What is Splinter doing there?
Yeah, that's what I
wishes it was him.
Basically, Exactly. What? Like Splinter's always the one saying, you can't be seen, and he's out in public on fucking television.
Well, to be fair, the Statue of Liberty disappeared. I don't think anyone gives a shit.
Hi, Mom. I'm on TV.
What the fuck is that kid doing here? If you play Turtles in Time, pretty much if you complete it on easy or normal, after the game you get a scene of Splinter going, well done, but you are not yet true ninjas. Play through on hard mode, and then once you do it on hard mode, you get him going, congratulations, there is now nothing else I can teach you. You are now officially ninjas.
Fuck him, I don't care.
Are they in that turtle blimp?
Yeah, you know what? That was the like back then. Of course, a lot of cartoons were made to sell toys. Because that shows like Transformers, Thundercats, and Turtles. Basically, the cartoon was made to promote the toys. I used to think the toys came from the cartoon, but the cartoon came from the toys. And so that's why a lot of those were toy driven, which is why you had a bunch of nonsensical stuff. Like, why would these characters who are ninjas drive around and fly around in big fucking vehicles that say turtles?
You
think that's bad? You think that's bad? I still attest that the stupidest fucking product placement ever in these cartoons is the friggin' goddamn Mummies Alive, where they get a fucking boat, a jet, and a motorcycle that deploys wings and flies everywhere. Fuck that.
No, dude, the worst one is if you watch the again with the original. I think it's episode 3. I think about rats when the Shredder sends a few Spudgers to track the turtles. He specifically says take the turtle seeking cycle, which is just a motorbike with like a turtle shell on it. And it's like these stupid things that was used to sell to. I still remember. I have some in my attic. It's like this tank thing that fires pizzas. It's like the stupidest thing ever. But
why would they fire pizzas?
They made such random toys. Like, you know, they had like a horror movie. I have somewhere Donatello as a vampire.
Really?
What? And they had like Leonardo as like a werewolf, and like Michelangelo was like a zombie. They marketed the fuck out of all the, you know, anything you could think of.
It's like Raphael learned how to become a magician in his spare time.
Go on then, enter your name.
Yes! You're gonna be Pooh, Tom.
Might as well end this live stream on a happy note. Yes, yes. Ass.
20 minutes, good lord. Although, to be fair, we did skip out 3 levels.
Pretty much the whole game, yeah. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the live stream, and if you want to see any other games, just request them in the live stream thread on the site, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
See you then.